Just going to show you some of the stencils that I made for my recent airbrushing experiments. I was doing flower painting as a way of learning how to use the airbrush properly. Just thought it was an appropriate subject, quite delicate. Airbrush is quite a delicate medium, obviously. You need a light touch, very smooth gradients and things. So I got some of this stencil material, which came in a roll, and it's kind of plastic, sticky back. And I drew out the flower shapes on that, cut them out, and I'm left with a negative and also a positive. And the negative obviously you put around your flower, and then you don't hit the background when you're spraying it. That was very useful just to leave in place for quite a long time. And then the positive part, I didn't cut up this one, but most of them I did cut up and make petal shapes and things that I could define the shape of the petals using those little bits stuck on here and there wherever needed. Although I actually found this little offcut, which wasn't even intended to be anything, was one of the most useful things I had. And if I was going to do this again, I might make something like this, especially for the purpose, because the various curves on this and little notches and things just were right for getting in around the leaves and petals, and it worked out pretty well. Even doing the longer stems, you just move the stencil around. So having some sort of curve, I mean, you get obviously pre-made ones as well. It's quite handy to have. The only problem with this material was that it's sticky, and even if I stuck it to something else first to take some of the tackiness off, I still wound up ripping some of the paper, taking a bit of paint off here and there, which needed to be touched up afterwards. So that's something to be aware of. And it was actually, for the most part, quite easy just to hold the stencils in place. So I didn't even really need this. Maybe next time I might just cut them out of acetate or something and make more kind of general purpose ones like this rather than specific shapes. I don't know. Also tried spraying on top of real flowers and petals, and there's a desiccated daffodil and a manky old dandelion, and I had this like bits of grass and things taped up which you can spray through to get grass shapes, but probably would work better if you had the negative shape of the plant rather than the positive, because obviously you have to spray around it rather than spraying the colour inside it. But it did work out. It was good for background textures and things, so I might try some more experiments in that line. But that's all for now. So I'm hoping maybe this will give you some ideas if you're wanting to try airbrushing yourself. I'm new to it myself, I'm no expert, but I'll show you the results of my experiments anyway, which will be going up in Ship of Fools Gallery in their summer exhibition 2026. So you can see them there, and they'll be for sale too. So if you're in Orkney, do come in. Thanks for watching.